Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to my channel. Okay, today is Monday. Everybody go back to work, okay? And today is second day, snow day in Canada, okay? What this mean? This mean winter just begin, okay? So snowy day today since yesterday, okay? Cold and wet, okay? But that's okay, okay? Don't be scared to wake up and start another day, you know. So today I walk and talk and do some video on the go. How about that? Okay, you see, a little bit snow on my hand, my face. You know what I mean? So, it's the real winter in Canada, okay? That's okay. Some people cold and scared and stay in bed, okay? But there are some people have to go out and do some work or whatever. Go work every day, okay? So today, second day, okay? Snow in Canada. The winter is begin 2025, okay? So by the way, almost end of the year anyway. It's so fast, okay? The older we are, the time gone by fast. So today, I know a little bit have hard time to get up, but I have to. This is my schedule. You know what I mean? So sometimes something I not always like to do, but I have to push myself to do something. You know what I mean? If I don't push myself, who's gonna push me? Even sometimes, if you try to tell your friend, do this, do that, they say, "Oh, you bossing me around?" You know what I mean? So, best way, push yourself, okay? Because if you don't do that yourself, nobody will do for you. You know what I mean? Or nobody would do for you. I know there are some nice people around, but most people treat themselves priority first. You know what I mean? I know we all have different goals, different dreams in life. So we have to pursue our dream. You know what I mean? And I know take me all this long in my life to learn a lot of things. You know what I mean? Or some people never learn even they're 100 years old. You know what I mean? So I think it's come with age. Or some people learn very young age. You know what I mean? They learn how to do things on their own very young. You know what I mean? But that's okay, you know. This part of life. Not everybody gonna be the same. You know what I mean? So okay, so today is second day of winter and cold and dark, okay? Sometimes make me miss Thailand, but we have to accept the part of the nature, okay? Depend where we go, depend where we are, you know? We just like little ant, okay? In this planet, okay? So sometimes, you know what I mean? Don't take life too serious, you know? Be we are part of the nature, you know what I mean? So we can't, control everything. The weather, the this and that. Sometimes nature disaster, can happen anywhere. But we have to accept it. This is part of life, okay? But that's why sometimes we have to do things we don't like, you know what I mean? Something we don't like, they call discipline. Discipline is the tool to bring us the better future, you know what I mean? I know the more people have this, the more that person have discipline in their life, the more they do better than the rest of the people. That's why they call those people a 1%. I know majority of people afraid to do something different. But the person who do something different, that person who are most successful people. That's something I learned, you know what I mean? Good to have your own idea, your own imagination, your own creative, you know what I mean? So don't be afraid, you know what I mean? I know some people, if you have some different idea, different way of living, people think you are weird, you know what I mean? So don't be afraid to be authentic self, you know what I mean? So today kind of cold, but this kind of weather not gonna stop me, you know what I mean? Not gonna stop me to my thing, everyday life, you know what I mean? I know, you see, full of snow. This Canada, okay, look at the weather, the tree, the snow, okay. So this now 7 o'clock, I think, almost 8, okay. So on my way out, to do my thing, I guess this part of life, so we have to keep going, keep doing, bit by bit every day, you know what I mean? So we have to do. If we don't do, nobody will do for us, okay? I know some people say, oh, my husband will or my wife will, but really everything is yourself, or my kid will. Or I have a friend who say, oh, my daughter-in-law, I don't know this, my daughter-in-law, I don't know this, my daughter-in-law. You know what I mean? Sometimes what happened, the daughter-in-law die, who she gonna ask? You know what I mean? So, I know I used to have somebody, very reliable. Now he passed away. Now I realize, I have to learn how to do things myself. You know what I mean? Sometimes something happened for a reason. You know what I mean? So I guess I can get going, you see. A lot of snow, let it snow, okay? Okay, so today I gonna get going, okay? Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe. I will see you next video. Thank you. Bye bye.